Start it?
Did you start it?
What's up, guys? So I'm trying something a little different today that I don't usually do, and I thought it'd be entertaining or at least a little interesting since it is winter. Obviously, there's not a lot of car content that can be filmed while we're here. So, that being said, I made a little post on my Instagram story and I said if you wanted me to do a rating or review on your car, to send me in some pictures. Kind of giving myself an excuse to interact with some of my followers and see some of their builds, and I guess just give my opinion on them. This is my friend Mason. You guys have seen his car before. He's gonna judge some cars with me, but we're gonna rate some cars on Instagram. If you guys know, there's requests, then hidden requests, and then obviously just the regular DMs. Let's start with the hidden, because I feel like those are the ones that never get seen. So I'll just start from the bottom. This is gonna be this dude. Oh, a little C4 action, huh? Mm-hmm. This is a S6. That they look exactly like an S4. Same body style, I believe. I don't know really a lot about these, but Sam, our service advisor at Ratified at Chaska Shop, he has one that made over 800 horsepower. This one looks really clean. I like the red seats. I don't know what they are. I can't really see. If there's, I think they're Sparko.
Are we going like 1 through 10, or are we just kind of?
Yeah, we can. We can put it on a rating scale. We'll put it on a rating scale of 1 through 10. In my opinion, I'm not the oldest that I get, I think, is like E36, and that's obviously biased because I have one. I have a respect for the C4, but I personally wouldn't own one just because it's just a older vehicle looking car to me.
Yeah.
But I do like them and I have a respect for them, and this one looks clean and it's not too much. It's pretty simple, and I would give it like a 7 or 8 probably.
Honestly, it's like a solid, like, I don't know, I guess older build, I guess, but yeah, I'll stay probably around like 6.5, 7.
True.
But
this one didn't send the picture.
Didn't send it.
Accept the invite. I couldn't see that one. Sorry, bro. I think, okay, so the next time we do this, I'm gonna have to do this a little different, I think, because the problem is that if I don't accept your hidden request, you won't be able to send me any pictures. So all these people that sent me a hidden request, I'm sorry. Unfortunately, for some reason, some of you are able to send me pictures and some of you aren't, so we're moving on. This one, his name's Joey Golaberta. Is it a 180?
It is.
Nice GTR in the back. I'm obviously gonna, you'll see, I'll obviously have pictures of this up. I wonder if this is a wrap or a paint.
It looks like the satin pearl.
Wow. He's doing attention to detail on this thing. It's really clean. Yeah, he's doing all of this stuff.
Yeah.
Nice.
I was thinking of doing my Evo that color because
It's a wild color. That's a wild color. And I like that you did a lot more than people usually do with old cars. Obviously underneath they're super rusty a lot of the times, and it looks like you did some undercoating of some type, and props to you. Obviously I'm an S4 guy, but I can't knock a clean A4.
I mean, I started my journey with a 1.8. So.
Yeah, you did. As far as that one goes, I'd probably give that one like a 7 too, I would say.
Okay. I mean, yeah, solid. I like all the detail, but probably stick around like 6.5, 7, yeah.
Repetitive. Q3.
Okay.
Bo Bailey.
Is that like a facelift?
I don't know what model, it must be like a B9 Q3. I don't really know anything about those. I'm assuming it's a 2.0T. I mean, the SUV stuff's kind of cool. Obviously, like the SQ5 is the pinnacle of SUV stuff for Audi, or RSQ8. But that's cool, it's clean. It's like a good daily driver. I'd give it a fucking 7 too.
Yeah, as a daily, I'd give that a 7. I've kind of been looking around at like Q3s, Q5s.
God dang it, guys. There's so many of these that couldn't send pics. I'm sorry. Oh, this is Sean. I know Sean. He was part of the Monoxide podcast for a little bit. He had the long hair.
Okay.
He just moved to California, but he's local from here. This is his 1M. Super clean.
1M. Okay.
Yeah, it's a real 1M. It's not a 135.
I don't think I've ever seen a 1M like in real life.
Yeah, that thing's sick. It's super clean. And then this is his freaking Durango. I love that thing.
Jesus.
The
got
matching
some meat on the back.
Yeah, the matching wheels with the bead locks and that blue. You guys know I have a soft spot for blue. That blue is so fire. I would rock the shit out of that car. I've always wanted like a, not really a Durango, but I've always wanted like a Trackhawk or something cool like that. But I mean, this makes me want a Durango. This one I give a solid like 8.5, and the 1M is just clean and simple. I give that an 8.5, 9.
Yeah, the 1M, never seen one like in real life before, but judging by the pictures, it's probably immaculate. I'll give the 1M a 9 because that's just one of those cars you don't see every day.
True.
And then the Durango, not a huge fan of like Mopar, but I'll give it a solid 7.
Okay.
I bet it puts down some power.
It does, actually. I think he's got pulley on it and everything is tuned on E. All right, let's move over to the requests. We got Tom Duran.
Mark 1?
Oh, he must be from Germany or something. Those real TEs? Nope.
TEs?
I don't know what those actually are, but that's clean and simple. He's got the yellow accents, the plate, the calipers, the engine bay. Everybody's got their color. Yellow's not my color, but I mean black and yellow. It's not anything crazy, but I would give it like a 6 probably.
Same, yeah, I was thinking 6.
Yeah. And
Not my favorite body style, but
6 is not bad either for anybody who's watching this.
Yeah.
Like to be a, I guarantee you I will probably not have a single 10 on here. So let's just put that in perspective. A 6 is like I would rate my B9 a like 7.5, 8. So my red B8, that's a 6. It's just a daily clean car.
Simple, yeah.
Yeah. The all-road, 10. That thing's a unit,
10 out of
dude.
10.
Here we go. Nice little B5. Nice. I like it. Looks like he has some 17Zs on the front there.
Yep.
The one thing I do notice right away is that the rear calipers do not match the front calipers. On the color, specifically, is what I mean. That's a pet peeve of mine. But I like the black. It looks like the paint is actually pretty clean, which is very rare to see on a black car in general, but a B5 specifically. The VMR, I think V701s those are, right? Something like that, I think. Very, very common wheel on the German platform, but they're clean and simple.
They fit B5s very well.
Yeah, they're like a perfect wheel. I like that. Yeah, it's clean. Nice front bumper. Missing the fog lights, but that's normal.
Classic.
It's clean. I give it like a 7.
Yeah, I'll give the B5 a 7.
I drive that all day.
Is there any info on the build or just...
Yeah, it says KO4 car, all 17Zs.
Okay.
What is this? E46. I think it's like a 330 or something like that. Okay, so right off the bat, I don't like BMW. The newer ones have been very impressive, but as far as the older ones, I'm an E36 versus E46 guy any day. And these models specifically, like the M3 E46 I like, the E46 M3, but the 330s and stuff like that, I don't like the like facelift style that they tried to do on it.
I was gonna say that as well, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, it's just not for me, but it's a clean car, which is still rare to see in an older vehicle. Again, this is just my personal opinion. It doesn't mean it's not a clean car or anything. I just don't like the facelift style on those. So for me, it's like a 5 or 6, but as overall quality, I would say it's a good 6.5 car.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, so I feel like they kind of took the E36 and just took all the edges out and kind of rounded things out.
Yeah, that's why I like sharp.
Yeah, exactly. I'm a huge fan of like all the just sharp body lines and stuff. So yeah, I'll give this like a 5.5. Sticking with the halves.
Respectable. All right.
Come on, I know there's something hidden in here that's gonna kind of blow our mind.
Well, IS300.
Okay.
Oh, it's a wagon.
Okay.
With a giant fucking turbo. It's got Haltech coils, so it's probably fast. Minnesota plate. Have you seen this car before?
Never. I've never seen a wagon like
It's
actually
got a
fast, I guess.
giant like 5-inch intercooler. The work's on there. That's
Props.
respectable. The only thing I'll say is I don't think I like the wagon in the IS300.
I was just gonna say that.
I feel like I'm being a little too harsh, but obviously the quality of the build is very good. Like you can see, I think he's got an engine tuck. I can't really see up close on the computer, but yeah, I mean the quality of the build is very nice.
Looks like it was done right.
Yeah, it was done right for sure. And I know a lot of people do like wagons, like my all-road. Obviously, like I put it on E and tuned it because I thought it would be cool to have a wagon that does stuff like this. So I think a lot of the build factor and stuff is people like to build wagons as a surprise tactic. So super respectable for that.
The sleeper, yeah.
Yeah, the sleeper aspect of it. I like this build. I give it if we're talking build wise, I give it an 8.
Definitely stick with the sedan. If I was like, if it was my choice, I guess.
Yeah.
Very respectable build though. I'll give it like a solid 7.
All right. What is next? A standard Mark 7 GTI.
Oh, jeez.
These Koenig hypergrams I see on every single GTI.
True.
Yeah, I feel like, I mean, you can't go wrong with a Mark 7 GTI. They're good cars. I just feel like this looks similar to a lot of GTIs I see.
Very.
As far as the car goes, it's a clean car. I'd give it like a 6.5.
Yeah, they're very, very common. I mean, like you said, they kind of all look the same, but all they do is spin. I've never seen one that actually hooks.
It's hard to do a lot with the GTIs because a lot of people kind of do the same thing. So
right. I've seen a couple like cool ones, but they're either just slammed or
yeah, for sure my favorite year.
Generation, I guess.
If it's not like a Mark IV R32, then I would say Mark 7 GTI for sure. What do we got here?
Okay. Yep.
I got a red B8 too. Damn. Okay, so I had these. I think I had these exact same wheels on my first Nagi B5. I love like polished lip style wheels with like a gunmetal face on pretty much any color. I think it looks.
Had them on the Evo.
Yeah, I love that look. I don't know why. It's just something I really like. I usually don't like colored headlights, but I like the red.
That does look good.
Yeah, I think it fit in with the red.
Underglow.
Depends. I like underglow on my drift car. I don't really like underglow on normal cars, but like I'd put underglow on the Evo just for like certain shows, like hot import nights or something.
I guess, but
the chrome mirrors with the polished lip on the wheels.
Just kind of,
Yeah, it always just collides together, right? But that's a really clean B8 actually. You don't see a lot of done right cars. I like the rear valance too, so I give that like a 7.5 probably.
Same. It's right where I'm at.
Yeah, that's a good one. All right, we're gonna switch over to the phone because the laptop having some freaking technical difficulties, but we left off on my girlfriend's car.
Yeah, I need to see some pictures.
She has a 2014, I think, SQ5. She actually bought it from my dad. It's pretty much stock. I think it has an intake, and that's about it. The one thing that I like about this car, and one of the main reasons I told her to buy it, was the red interior. If you guys have seen my B9, I have the red interior on that thing. I love the red interior. Besides that, yeah, it's just got the RS4 style grills in the front, and
it's lowered.
Yeah, it's lowered. That's about it. I'll give it like a 6.5 probably.
So from my perspective,
how? That's good.
I'm gonna give the SQ5 like an 8 because
really,
I don't know. That's like,
you got a crush on my girlfriend or something, dude?
Chill, bro. The SQ5 is like, I want one. That's like my dream daily, like right now, I guess. Not really like a dream, but
ever
like,
since the
I want one.
The B9 came out though, I really like the B9 SQ5s. I like her SQ5.
I'm selling it.
She's over there, by the way, guys. What did I rate this? Didn't I rate this like a 6.5?
Yeah, you said 6.
Mine's way cuter than this.
It's literally the same thing.
Really
it's just an
dig
SUV.
the SQ5s. Like,
She's pissed.
I want one.
All right, what do we got next? We got Easton.
Yup.
We got his Evo.
First off, this guy needs to build his car already.
Yeah, so
Needs to quit messing around with stock motors.
a little backstory on East. So East, he's a buddy of mine. He blew up his car. He says that I blew it up. He blew up his car, and instead of spending the extra, I think like
$3,000.
Yeah, the extra $3,000 to put a built motor in his built 2.0 in his car on an FP setup, he decided to rebuild a stock motor with stock internals and and keep his Evo 9 turbo in it and put that $3,000 towards wrap instead of performance. I don't know about you guys, but I prioritize performance over aesthetics.
Yeah.
But
I don't know, like,
you got stock wheels, bro. So do you.
exactly. Yeah. I'm running stock Evo 10 wheels, nothing wrong with them.
Yeah.
I think it looks good.
I like aesthetic for sure, don't get me wrong, but if it were, would you rather have a 1,000 horsepower car or a stock GTR that's wide body?
Right.
1,000 horsepower car all day. I don't even care what kind of car it is. But yeah, East, you know you have a clean Evo. East he had an Evo before any of us. So he's the Evo OG in our friend group. But yeah, I like that car. I like that car a lot.
Solid 9.
9?
Another 9.
I'd give it an 8.5. The only reason that I don't give it a 10 is because you're gonna say what's up.
So Trae Moua fan.
Probably can't hear him.
This is my cousin. I don't think you guys have ever seen him. I just got him into B5s. I'll show you guys at the end of the clip. Showed up on a tow truck. I'll throw that clip too. I gave it an 8.5 because he's on some cheap ass China wheels. That's the only reason I don't like it. I think they're XXRs actually. So you guys can flame him for that.
Hey, I had XXRs on my B6.
I had XSRs on my B6 too, but I was also 16.
Yeah.
Easton, I've sent you so many ads to get NTO3s.
NTO3s, yeah.
And you've just completely ignored me, so I'm flaming you for that. Oh, we got a video here.
We gotta watch the replays.
Oh, check this out, dude.
Okay.
There's a twin turbo F-150.
Yo.
Look at that, on freaking Hoosiers all the way around. Now that's sick. Should we watch the video?
Yep, I want to see it.
Dude might actually be racing in Mexico.
Jesus.
That's sick.
Okay.
That's sick. That's really different too, and that's what. Yeah, that's what I like. I like going for like different, unique stuff. Like I was just saying with the GTI. No offense to the GTI guy. The only time I've seen a twin turbo F-150 is in Texas, and I took a video of it because I thought it was sick. But as far as the F-150 goes, I like that. It's super sick. Sounds fast. You obviously race it, so that's cool. Hoosiers all-4 truck, single cab. That's sick. I would give it like an 8.
It's a truck. 7.
Okay. I just think my opinion on 8 is because I feel like it would probably gap half the shit on the streets. So
yeah, that is true.
I think that's cool. And like I was just saying, I like performance more.
Yeah.
All right, what do we got here? A little B9. Gray B9.
Oh.
I like the red.
They just look evil. And I love that about them. They're just like.
Yeah, that's one of the main reasons, like kind of how we were talking about like the sharp lines on BMW stuff. It's the same thing with the B9. Like the B8's cool, B8.5 is cool, but the B9 to me really stuck out because it's kind of like the RS3 with the facelift.
Yeah,
it has just
that like presence. Like,
yeah, it's just like a sharp, mean like.
Yeah.
And I love the DRLs on the headlights. It looks like he has a carbon hood too.
Bags.
Yep, bags. I love B9, so I'll give that a 7.
8.5. Let me look.
8.5.
Let me look.
I'm trying to be considerate.
I know, but
considering all the other things that we're rating too.
I like that 8.5.
Look what we got here.
What do we got? Oh no.
Eddie's Evo.
Eddie.
This is another local guy to me. This car is fast as shit.
Guy knows how to drive.
Yeah, he can drive that car. That car beats IMS 1000 RS3s at 780 wheel claimed. Eddie is a good friend of mine. I don't know if he's ever actually been honest with me about how much power it makes, but it's basically the same setup that I'm going to do on my car, but with the Garrett G35 1100 turbo system. But 2.2, same thing. Car's fast, forward facing. He takes the wing on and off. Everybody's always afraid of the no wing. But yeah, Eddie's car, that's for me, since I have experience with it. I've been in it, I've driven it, I've rode in it, I've seen it race. I know what it does. For me, that's a solid 8.5 car.
8.5, I agree.
Yeah.
Where's the Subies? I kind of just want to shit on the Subi.
Come on, guys. I need something that blows me out of the water. I need like a fucking midnight purple R34 or something. All right, we'll make this the
Last car.
last one. Here's so this is a local car as well. This is, I don't know if you've ever met Luke. He spends a lot of fucking time on building cars, more time than I'm willing to put in, but he has a B5 A4 that I believe he fully built the motor on, and I don't know what turbo's on it, but he actually brought this to the track that I drift at, one of the tracks I drift at, and drifts this car, which is really cool. There's a few B5 drift cars around the country, but recently I've actually seen 2 or 3 of them local to me. But this is probably one of the cooler ones. I know Luke had to custom make a lot of stuff on this, and it was super cool to ride in and drift a B5. Like that's not normal. So unique, very unique. I'm gonna give this one probably like a 7.5 or so.
Let me see. Okay. So it's a 1.8.
Yeah, it's a built 180 big turbo. It's got external wastegate, so when we're drifting, it goes
That's cool.
Sounds pretty cool. I wish it was an S4.
Never see. Yeah. An
But-
S4 would be like a +1, but I give that like a 7.5. I've never seen a drift B5 before. So.
Yeah, that's pretty much gonna wrap up. I'm gonna say this part.
Yeah. We'll see how this goes.
Yeah, I want to see how this goes because I feel like this is a long video, and I'm not sure if everybody's gonna actually watch this whole thing or just skip to where they think that I reacted to their car.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just kind of wanted to see what my followers and subscribers have for cars. I always want to see people's builds, and I pretty much know everybody locally. So it's cool to see cars around the world and what people do with their builds and stuff. So if you guys like this, obviously like the video and comment and let me know if you want more, if you want me to react to your car, if you didn't know I was even doing it, then we can work on figuring out how to actually get your guys' pictures, because that probably was my fault on the Instagram side with not being able to receive those. But yeah, I'll leave it at that. We'll be going to Texas 2K soon. I don't think I'm bringing a car for that, but I may rent a car that I can race or something. We'll leave it at that. Peace out, and I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one, man.